What's up, my pilots? Angry Poncho here, and we are playing The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. We have just entered Dragon Roost Cavern, the hardest dungeon so far. And yeah, that's it. I don't know what I was going to say. I was going to say, and in this episode, we're going to do Dragon Roost Cavern, but it was like, duh, of course we're doing Dragon Roost, Dragon Roost, man. So yeah, first room, you got to pull some stuff around here, and then you can't actually move the one over here at all, can you? No, it'd be a neat secret if you could, though. You don't need to move it, obviously, to get into the dungeon. But, oh, excuse me. Let's fall off the ledge. I'm gonna sneeze in about 25 seconds or so. See how close that is to being exact. I can't get the spin attack to go with this wireless controller. I'm just, like, sitting here spinning the joystick, and it's not happening. It's weird. Oh, well. That was weird. My immediate reflex was to hit the right trigger to suck up the experience orbs, like I'm playing Fable or something. I don't know where that came from. Come on out. Which one is it that he's hiding in? Isn't there one hiding in a pot? I guess not. Perhaps I was mistaken. No, not the money. My wallet's full anyway, isn't it? Ugh, I really should spend some money so that I can get the heck... actually get benefit from picking up all these rupees. I don't know how far into the game you have to go before you can get a larger wallet, but I'd like to be getting one as soon as possible. You actually have to upgrade your wallet. I think this might be the first Zelda game where you have to upgrade your wallet in order to finish the game. Because there's things later that you're required to purchase that cost more than 300 or more than 200 rupees. I think it's 294 or it's some weird number. It's a few hundred. You can't do it with the wallet you've got starting the game. Bit of a strange thing, but wait a minute, hang on, did I? Yeah, there was a pot back in that first room. Just to make a note. Ooh. It's like we're starting out with the fire temple. Shouldn't we have done the forest temple first? Guess not. We make up our own rules. Whatever, I do what I want. So there's a locked door there. Can't go that way, so I guess we'll go this way. Down here we have look at the detail, the stuff on the walls, and it just looks good. It's like they put time into it. Wind Waker, the Toon Link, you'd think it would be a real simplistic style, and it is. The self shading, that whole look for the entire game is rather. You could call it simple. It's cartoonish. It's not like a real. HD, attempting to look just like real-life kind of graphics, but it has its own style to it that I think is pretty good. Not an issue. Let's see. It doesn't really affect the gameplay much at all. It's just a derp. It's just an aesthetic issue. I'm not exactly an aesthete, so it doesn't bother me one way or the other. Now, I will say, Twilight Princess looks damn good. But I haven't actually... Ow! Jeez, Link! That was crazy. He jumped all the way up to the ceiling and got his ass burnt. Crazy. Let's try this again, shall we? I thought he could grab onto the edge of the platform over there, but apparently that's a bad idea when hanging off the ledge makes your feet stick into lava. You got the dungeon map! Press buttons. The green areas are the ones you've visited, flashing area, etc. Yeah, so you can tell where you've been. Come on, guys, go into the rooms you haven't been in yet. Yes, I am saying I'm smarter than 7-year-old you. Or I'm smarter than you were when you were 7. That's funny stuff. If you guys don't watch Zero... Oh, hello. He's gonna hit me? Nope. If you guys don't watch Zero Punctuation, you should take a look at it. It's this, I believe I think he's a British guy who lives in Australia. So, confusing on the accents there. But, he does game reviews. And his name is Zero Punctuation Online. That's the name of the show, at least. Because, oh, hello. There you are. I was like, where's the thing I'm supposed to use to get through these barriers? Because your sword is not good enough. It's just the hero's sword. It's only the blade of that monster's fear or whatever it is. I guess it isn't the blade of evil's bane. That's a different sword. A much better sword, actually. But this is the hero's sword. It's said to have the, what was it, the desire to vanquish evil or something like that? I can't remember. And we got some such some such endorsement from Orca when we got the sword. Spin attack! Yes! There we go. Well executed. Give me some chew jelly. I guess that one didn't give me any. Stingy bastard. Is it money? No, it's another key. Sweet. Only in this dungeon. Of course.
Yep.
This first dungeon is really easy. It's pretty much linear. Yeah, this spin attack is just not working for me. I might start having to do just to charge it up rather than spinning the joystick, because the spinning the joystick version is just not working for me with this controller. Maybe if I go the other way. No, it's not working. And I usually have no trouble with that, but... Okay, how do I set these off with a rock? Is that how that works? No. Alright, where do I go now, then? Who could it be now? Do-do-do. Oh, yeah, there we go. That worked. I must have just missed the first time. Tricky, tricky. The bombs grow back, and hey, look where we are. We've gone on a little circle. So we're back up here on the side of this room, and now we have a key for this door. It's like I say, it's pretty much linear. You just keep going forward, and it's very difficult to get completely lost. You can't go that way yet. I like the large amount of red choo-choos. Not only are they particularly easy to defeat, they also... where's my chew jelly? I was just about to say, they also tend to drop the red chew jelly. They're the only enemy that does, I think. Actually, I think you can get all kinds of interesting things from the drops later once you start getting the enemies that are a little tougher. And you get once I drop the orbs and you kill them, those are full of all kinds of good loot. Okay, get out of here. One thing I don't like about the combat in this game, oh, there's a joypin, sweet, is that you cannot... That's not gonna work. It's not nearly sturdy enough. I'll have to get creative. Burn, baby, burn. Get out of here. Oh, the puzzle solving. I have no idea. I have this eerie feeling... Oh, we're outside. I like this. Cool beans. I get this strange feeling that I've started for... Yes, yes, yes! Right off the edge. Perfect. I get this strange feeling that I've started 4 or 5 different topics, and I've not finished any of them. Where does that thing go? Okay, I can't tell from the angle where it's going to hit the ladder. Dang it. Apparently it's right there. I'm just going to go for it this time. Hopefully I'll be fast enough. Oh, got it. Here it comes. Oh, that was close. Oh, no, it's not even out yet. Lame. Geez, a really long warning time. Oh, there's a bird. A bird! Yeah, you want some of this? Get over here. I'll jump attack. Let's do this. Gotcha. Come on, drop me your items. Oh, right off the edge. Did it land on the other platform? Might have. It's worth checking. Oh, not off the edge! Dude! Nicely done, Foncho. Nicely done. It was going so well up until then. It's only a half a heart penalty for falling off the edge. Pretty lenient, if I do say so myself. Alright, let's pay attention this time. Actually, it takes so long for it to fire up, we probably could just go right by and not even worry about it. Yeah, so it is a little bit strange that you can climb on that ladder right after lava's been pouring over it. Come here. Oh, I missed it. Ow! Maybe he'll drop it on the platform this time. Yeah! You got a golden feather! This is going to convert into some useful stuff later. A certain strangeness emanates from the quill of this beautifully shining golden feathered. Winged girls are said to be infatuated with these treasures. Oh, I should give it to Medley and be a sweetheart about it. Well, that wasn't helpful. I should have put that somewhere where I could get it! Thank you. We only have 4 heart containers, and even though this game is relatively easy, I mean, it's a game for kids, to be frank. It's rated for E for everyone. They expect a 6-year-old to be able to make an attempt at it, at least. If not, handily defeat every boss. So, I don't know, I guess it's more on the level of like a 12-year-old's gameplay abilities. Of course, when you're that young and you're playing these games, you really don't... Ooh, hello. Well, not there. I want to sidle up on the top part. Here we go. You have to do a little bit of interesting platforming in order to get around in this part. You wouldn't think Link capable of this sort of thing. But they're introducing all sorts of new abilities that he has, aren't we? Of course, he's already the master of backflips, so I really don't see how you could improve it from there. but this sort of Assassin's Creed style climbing, platforming capability that he now seems to have is rather impressive. Why do you say so myself? Land near the rock. Thank you. You solved the puzzle and did the thing. Do-do-do-do. The little jingle is just iconic. Alright, what's going on in this room? What's that on the wall back? No, it's just a door frame. I thought there was a chest or something that we could burn up there. Alright, what am I looking at here? Okay, I need to be able to get in the door and get up to the door. Let's see. Okay, so does that expose the opening up there? I think it does. Yeah, okay, so now I just need to make a staircase of some kind. That'll work. Cool beans! Climbing, climbing, climbing. Get up there, Link. Now what? Oh, we got rats. These guys are interesting. Actually, let me show you something you can do with the rats. Typically, they'll bump into you and steal your rupees, but if you're nice to them, and put some bait outside their hole, you can befriend the animals! Delicious! Hey, I got something real good I'll sell to you, for real. What'll it be for you? A red potion? A blue potion? Hell, I'll take a red potion. Red potion for 30 rupees? Sweet, I'll buy it. Thanks. You got some red potion. That'll fill that empty bottle we had. You can use it to replenish your life energy. Bring me more sometime. More! I guess they like the bait. Sweet. And I think they might even leave you alone after that, too. I don't see any more rats running around the room. Yeah, cool. So we made friends with them. Oh. Hello? What? Hey! What? I was about to say, what's her name? I cannot. Tetra, you sound, different. Poncho, have you seen any filthy, thieving rats around? I know they're annoying, but keep your wits about you. They're only rats. If you spread bait near their nest, they may share their store of treasure with you. Why don't you try it? Has that been explained yet? That was the King of Red Lions, I think, that just talked to us, and I don't understand how he was able to do that. I mean, it's clearly just a plot thing. Like, they have to have somebody call us up and tell us that. But why was it the King of Red Lions? When was the last time we saw Tetra? I guess they let us off in the fortress, and her pirate gang threw us in with the catapult, and then we got thrown and sort of failed in our quest. I wonder if they saw that. Do you think that from the boat they saw us get thrown from the Forsaken Fortress? I mean, we've sort of undergone our own quest now to try and come at things with a little bit more intelligence, getting these 3 pearls, which hasn't really been explained. I don't think why we're doing it yet, but we need it in order to be able to defeat the bad guy, Ganon, who's apparently that mysterious chin we saw in the Forsaken Fortress, as you might expect. You know, that's something I like about Zelda games. You know who the bad guys are. You know, it's the people trying to stab you, and it's Ganon. I don't like very much. I mean, I just don't think it really befits a Zelda game that in the new ones, did these fall or something? I thought I remember them falling. Hello. Come here. Come on. Oh, he's got a key under him. I was about to say, this guy seems important. What's he doing out here? Come on, drop it on me. Oh! Dang it! Right off the edge. Every time, man. You got another key! I feel like you don't need to have the text for these. Once you pick up the first couple, it should just be like you picked up anything else, like a heart or a piece of chew jelly. Although I suppose they would want you to be able to keep track of how many keys you had. But, you know, it's right in the bottom right corner of the screen. So it's not exactly a big deal. Oh, flame bats. Watch out. We want to try and go... Hang on. I'll fight you guys in a second. Come here. Should just swing the stick around. Let's see what I'm doing. Gotcha. Oh yeah, there you go. There's one of those orbs I was talking about. You hit one of these orbs, boom, you get all kinds of loot. Rupees? Rupee loot? Dang it, I can't climb where that little geyser is. Link's like, ow! Stop it. Alright, let's light our torch. Oh, hang on, let's get the chest first. Derp-a-derp. It's a joy pendant! Alright, cool. We'll take it. How many did the teacher on Windfall Island want? I think 20? But yeah. So I think earlier I was talking about the art direction and the style of this game. I dig it. I like the cell shading. It's cool. It's simple. It's cartoony, and it gives the game sort of a happy atmosphere. All of Twilight Princess feels so grim. That was one of the reasons. Like when I was doing this LP, if you saw it on Facebook, you already know. But I was trying to decide between doing Twilight Princess and doing Wind Waker. And one of the reasons I decided to do Wind Waker is because it just seemed more fun, more appealing to me. Because Twilight Princess, I mean, I get that it's the theme of the game and that you're fighting against the darkness, etc. Twilight Princess just feels like such a darker, or more grim sort of game. It doesn't have that happy, sort of fairly upbeat and pleasant atmosphere that this game has all the time. I mean, the battle music typically is just sort of meh. It's okay. But when you hit stuff like the mini-boss fights, it feels so epic. I mean, all the Zelda games have great soundtracks, but I just have a particular fondness for that mini-boss theme. No real reason why, I just really like it. Just the style of it. I think there might be one in that pot up there. Yeah! Come here, you. Can't leave this room. This is one of the many things that you see in every Zelda game. A room full of enemies that, that you can't leave the room until you killed all the enemies. Wow, only those 3? I thought there were more than that. Give me another joy pendant. Sweet. And then we've got, a little miniature puzzle. Can you even call it a puzzle at this point? We've done this 4 or 5 times already in this dungeon. I don't think it counts as a puzzle at this point. It's just one of the things you do. I mean, the first time it's a puzzle. Jeez. Trying to figure out that the first time you get into the DQ tree and you have to use the fairy slingshot in order to knock the ladder down off the wall. It's just sort of trying to teach you that, if you get an item in a Zelda dungeon, it's probably important, and you're gonna need it in that dungeon. And I think there was one time, I can't remember which game it was or what dungeon it was. Come on out. Is that everybody? Is that really all of them? I could have sworn there was more than that. But I think there was a Zelda game at one point where you defeated the final boss of the dungeon, but and you didn't use the item that you got in that dungeon. Maybe I'm imagining things, but I seem to recall that happening in a Zelda game, and now I can't remember which game it was. Come over here, you. These guys are a little tough. You have to, basically, I recommend... dang it! Ow! I need to get off this platform before it melts. Oh, right in the lava. That actually heals them, I think. It's just the way that they are. Don't push me off, jackass! How rude! I wish I had some sort of long-range weapon, but alas, we're not that good at Zelda yet. Dang it! As is evidenced by my clean ability to throw pots of water. Come here, you. Yeah, I recommend waiting for the Q there, because it gets them in one hit, whereas otherwise you have to deal with what's the word? Oh, it just disappeared. They don't last very long, do they? You have to deal with it curling up in a ball and taking a bunch of damage before it finally keels over. I'm not gonna make this. Oh, that was close. Not really. Gosh, these geysers give you a lot of time, don't they? I guess that just makes sense, though. It's sort of on the level of like a 12-year-old's difficulty. It's pretty easy, honestly. But that doesn't mean that a player who's particularly good won't show his skill. That's not direct at all, is it? What I'm saying is, if a 12-year-old beat... This is what I didn't finish earlier. If a 12-year-old beat this game, do you think they'd get every heart container? No, they'd just finish the game. They'd beat Ganon, that'd be enough. And they probably wouldn't be good enough or have the patience, probably, to go for every heart container. We can't get over there. Clearly there's a lot of lava in the way. And we don't have a bucket of water in here. So, we'll have to go back outside. I love the way this dungeon goes in and out. The changes in the atmosphere is just great. I mean, even here, like, we're doing a dungeon, and we get to go outside. And it's bright, and it's sort of funny. I don't know what the heck that Baloo is doing up there, but he's freaking out, that's for sure. Oh, here we go. These might be the ones. Oh, God! That's way scarier than it should be, because you don't usually have stuff like that. Like, if this were Mega Man, that would be nothing. Like, come on, man, I'm not scared of this. But in a Zelda game, frightening. Oh, I think I sensed some mini-boss music coming. Get ready for this.